dark green medical from IKEA. They keep the sun out. Oh, nice. I really need some sun blocking curtains as well. Mine are just normal ones here. But they're from the previous owner,
The
so I
tear
just
machine
kind
stands
of
in your bottle's clock. Do
left
you know
them.
what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should.
Well, we gathered like 18 bucks. Is that my money? I don't know if that was my money or my clock. I think that's my money, that's the clock. Alright, it's almost sleepy time.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I'll start to
You're
think
going
about.
to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your
10-4, sir, I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. Okay.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
Any news about my family? I don't have any family. That's not any good.
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
Damn it, he's still there.
He asked if he ever told me.
For God's sake, cut this shit out!
Sir, satellite officer. So, was there anything else?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen. Hi.
Tell him to stop
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What?
He seems intoxicated.
Mullen's drunk and emotional. Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his
Annoying.
drunken antics.
10-4.
Does he
Didn't
actually
mean to
want...
do that.
He asked
For God...
Sir, satellite. So, was there 10?
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Come again, sir. I didn't get that. Understood, sir. Over.
Should I tell them about the gun? No.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
As you tap on the gauge,
There's no use,
alternative translation. Don't even think you can.
This is the
Motor carriage,
Caprice motocross, a motorized. No, I'm afraid.
nothing. In the cabin, you see a set. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch. A metallic.
Take what?
He's clearly the pry bar. Cold, useful for opening alls. The handles are long. It's robust. Lets you see things. The pull-out toolbox.
I got a couple of things there, which is useful. Tools. I got a pry bar, open this. Equip this to open locked containers in the world. We found a couple. Equip this to open locked containers as well. Secret orbs in shady areas. Let's equip this. Ugh. Intriguing. How about you go to sleep? Oh. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? That must be it. That must be it, Harry. Still haven't found the pawn shop. Here, maybe? Doesn't seem to be a door per se, but... Okay, no. Wait, we need to get rid of our buddy. I think that's most important. Let's just go back to the hotel and tell him to fuck off.
Yes? Excuse me? You have I hope you don't take... They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. I don't know. Containers contain, I guess.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his.
8% chance? I don't think so. So many options. Oh, there's more people here now. And a disco light. Hello. Can we talk with anyone? Not just the usual suspects. Our cook is gone.
You see a heavy...
Hello.
Can I help you? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing
Hello,
a bow tie
Emperor number
and doing
one.
this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker?
Why?
No, because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted? Like what?
I think I can just go back to my room despite not having paid for it. Hope you're doing well, Dempy. Knock knock.
The door is closed.
It's locked, isn't it? He locked me out of my room. No, my room. Alright, well. So much for that. Marcus is number one? That's fair. I guess he was here first. Hello.
Hello again, sweetie. I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Of course, dear.
I've not been able to find the pawn shop, to be fair. Maybe it's the other way. Maybe it's the other way. I'm just gonna see if I can get rid of this guy somehow. I wanna explore my own. Listen, I'm gonna sleep
The
here.
worn and beaten wood.
We can sit on benches after we've solved...
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
When will he leave? Maybe at 10 p.m. It seems like a bad end. Oh, that's a new person. New for me, anyway. Oh, I can walk here. Okay, fair enough. Hello. Oh.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler from another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine.
Yo,
It's been a whole
Josh,
week already.
enjoy your lurk.
Behind the laugh, however,
So tell me, what do you need? It's like anything else. Us lorry drivers, camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these.
what's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended,
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
time to arrest him.
Wicked. I always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Tracksuits?
They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these lorries are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These foul tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird some.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance.
It needs the clothing.
Not unless they've a legalized sports.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Trying to see if I can maybe get... we'll try it.
Ease into it. Don't go too far.
No.
This seems like a personal matter.
Man, I want to know about your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach.
Empathy.
It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Oh, yeah, well, you know.
Ah, man. What?
Just be straight with him.
I need to get high. I'm looking for a dealer.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
What? Oh, of course.
Then what's your deal here?
So much for subtlety. Better get straight to the point.
Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Why still ain't around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Fair.
Working on these rhymes clearly leads to muscular atrophy. Make sure you don't get hooked on poetry.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here.
Oh
You really
no.
need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Hit him with your best furs? Okay.
Your best verse? You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
Don't tell me these are my rhymes. Listen. She fucked me till I bled.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
Do I continue? I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case, fuck everything, total doom.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, Thanks, man.
I'm just shining this flashlight like straight in his face.
Yes. And I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
He liked my poem. Let's try this again.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Nice. Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
It's hard to like... Oh. This camera properly in place. That works.
The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up above the Jamrock Quarter in the form of a raised motorway, and then to the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol. You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead.
Excuse me?
Oh, I actually said that out loud. What's in the southwest? Really, you can tell me.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. Don't be a stranger.
Jamais vu. Derealization.
Oh. Alright.
Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu.
Never seen.
Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And
hello,
for who knows how
Blind.
long,
Good to see you. Hope
you
you're
should
doing well.
go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
+1 XP for every orb clicked. I don't know what orb means. Maybe the green little balls, probably. Let's give it a go. Doing well? That's good to hear. Let's try it. Did I get XP for that? Hold on. 86. 87. It does work. Alright.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
But I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not...
Okay. Let's have a look. Kinda wanted to try this earlier, but I guess it wasn't late
Can I
enough
help
yet.
you? Yes, have you got it?
Can I pay with this check? Just wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game.
Game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it?
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay. Money in his car. We might actually get enough with the check and his money. See how much he has first.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could...
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather...
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
But then just leave me there.
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop,
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition. I took them and arrested him for driving under the... That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back. No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't...
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
As I said, they're useless anyway.
But thank you. The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Okay, we got some more stuff to sell in the pawn shop, but I still don't know where it is. Maybe he can help me.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your copper type.
Wait, there are copper types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop. I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Yes, sorry, cop. The cop who's sorry. Let's make it official then. Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, well, what about the other copper types?
Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop,
The advanced interesting
Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
Won't the other copper types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay.
I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this. Like, that won't happen.
Okay. Well. Here's 6B. Kinda wish I hadn't interacted with literally everything. Yeah, that totally helped. I'm glad I did that. I'm sorry, cop, now.
The tear machine stands in your bottles. Do you know what you should do?
Hey, are you in the pawn shop?
Welcome to
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
Two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Type on girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Before we go on, what is this fritte?
I don't know. Frit?
Oh, what is frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written through 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you. Didn't know I had.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Does Fritz have a warehouse in the back of Whirling and Reddings?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
You know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check, looks like she's seen it before, and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo.
My electrochemistry is terrible. Okay, well, I have 43 bucks. I need 17 more. So all I really need to do is find a fucking pawn shop and hope it's open at 11 at night. Okay, so maybe like down here, is that somewhere I can go? No. I just want to find the pawn shop. I don't believe it. I can only find 2 truckers and I cannot find the pawn shop.
Yes?
Oh, I got a plus for being a sorry cop. Let's try it.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure.
Oh my
They sent
god.
you to Slight, Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
They repeat dialogue, yeah. Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old.
How old?
You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
He's not gonna tell me where it is. And I have a map, but it doesn't work. How do I even get there? I was somewhere. Map. Map incomplete. Love to find the map. Maybe the girl sells one. Hold on. I forgot what I saw in that store. Oh, the workers are all gone now. See, the Fritz sells a map. There's medicine and the raincoat and whatever that is. Booze, I guess. I don't see a map.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Oh.
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. No, Frit only sells legal drugs. The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
What is pale?
You know.
No, I don't.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Let's concentrate on what's important here.
Okay, what will consuming this stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale.
Oh.
Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale.
Cigarettes raise your intellect, the more you know.
Use medication, like Nosifed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
Holy shit. I'm okay.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display.
Endurance. Okay, well, Jesus. I wish I knew where to find the map, or I wish I knew I understood how to get to the pawn shop. Maybe I have to look this up. Where did all the workers go? I think I already interacted with this.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. The more you ask yourself, the less you know.
Oh, oh, this is new. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. You think this could be the road that I'm supposed to be on? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. More money. Roy's pawn shop. Oh my goodness, finally. Okay, what do we have here? Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Some kind of machine. An antique cash register. And we got a skill point, which I put in here. Let's do this one. This one takes very long. Possible when the plaque simply says day. In the dark, film projector is whirring away.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Expected knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
Expected blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps. complemented by orange trousers.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles.
You're probably talking about the revolutionary. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. Well, maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys.
Let's try this.
Might be interesting. Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken toys.
Okay, well, let's not buy anything to win her back.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well. One especially catches your eye. This is you. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
My music. What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Theoretically, could I bring this to a beach party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Okay, Kim, I'll just rock out with the pawn shop owner then.
I don't like beaches.
Oh.
They accumulate too many photons. It's
Right.
always chaos out there. But live your life.
Shut up.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recording. Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul.
I'm not supposed to spend money, I'm supposed to get money.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits. The light pole has been carefully...
Yes, officer. As you it was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of... You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
I guess.
700 real.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so
You
extraordinary.
want to spend $700? No. Yeah, let's talk with him.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivity.
Alright, sorry about that.
I do appreciate it.
Now what? I really need to unequip it. I was wondering, like, just shining it in his face, and the game actually responds to that, which is great. Okay, let's equip something else. Let's just unequip it. Here we go.
It's not often that I see officers. What can I do?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers...
Oh no, not at all.
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods. It keeps me
entertained. He might be high. If he is, on what?
Let's try this.
Feeling warm and
Nice.
enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Parolidon, what's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
It's just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Hey, what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
He coughs as if to mark his words.
Had to take Parolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The people pile, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were a part of.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
Tough son of a gun, this one.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without... There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
He looks at the spiraling light and stops. Must have been tough radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
I like this guy.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your Pearl-a-don with me?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
Thanks, Kim.
Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it.
If you say so. Here you go, man.
He presents a large cap-shaped object on the palm of his hand. Very odd looking.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pearl-a-don. Straight into your gut.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
Free drugs. There's something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Yes.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners
Money.
appear iridescent in the dancing light.
I don't think I can
his
sell the
pawn shop.
drugs back to him, though.
Yes, these are very, very good.
200.
Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No
We only
matter.
need 60.
I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash and turns to you.
Here's the 60 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes into his pocket. He gave
The
me the
windfall
full
is a
60?
small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell it, I have some questions.
San Baptiste summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you 320 for it.
That's all I want to know about the pin, thanks.
Sure thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
Check my pockets, I have a pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
So I can sell stuff that I found and shit. This is all very small stuff, so I'll just hold on to this for now. I have my money for
Another time, perhaps.
the light.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned my gun. Ah.
What? Sold?
Oh.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
You think it was Kunuesa?
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez.
Who else
with
could
it?
it be? The girl with the red paint?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Maybe she's a vigilante. Wants to prove she can do her job better than we can.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
If people from Everett Clare's the Union come here to check that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. They went their way. It was a trip.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Of course. I doubt it. I do my best to...
No one likes to see what you have to see every day. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dime.
Okay. I'm done here. I got the money we needed. And then some. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Right.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
Oh.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored?
Okay, we'll be back another day. We finally found the pawn shop, and that's all that matters. I'm happy now. It was just down from the car. Jeez. Okay. I wanted to give back the brooch, but she's not here now. Maybe tomorrow.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well?
I hope you choke on it. Sorry for the trouble. I'm sorry, cop, after all.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Oh. That's weird.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
We got 2 more nights.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the
The destroyed window is probably still destroyed. Probably. Hello.
The door is closed.
Still closed. Is this your door now, friend? Okay. Bye.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Redecorated. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go. At least I'm wearing both my shoes.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
Didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Cool. I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easy to simply quit.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes.
The music's gone really loud all of a sudden. How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal. And we still have
I forgot about that.
From the tree.
Just wanted to make sure he was really dead.
Right. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Eva. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
Hold on. I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. He's a tough cookie, that one. A little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on me.
Well, we will have to work through that. Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Who's Claire? Oh, it's his last name. That's confusing. Why would he have a woman's name as a last name? This is confusing to me. I don't know how I feel about my name, actually.
That's normal. It's best not to give it too much thought. We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it.
Sure.
I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot.
I did run a lot.
Is that a stand-up Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest isn't trying to keep up. My, this is too real.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those heels.
I think.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly.
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs.
Don't knock the
There are
clogs.
uncanny running reservoirs in this body. God knows why.
So, what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
That'd be good, right, Emperor? Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
I see. Someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
So if I kill while I'm on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force.
Okay.
In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Would you have witnessed me killing the child and agreed that it was necessary?
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Have I killed anyone?
That's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
Say well grown.
Of course you've killed people. It's somewhere down there, melting in all the drink.
I probably have.
Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence.
He's not judging you. He's respectfully acknowledging the difficulty of working in your precinct.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
He says it matter-of-factly and moves on. There is a slight physical revulsion in him while saying that, but he's worked through it in the intervening years.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Who makes all these rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
Right. His gaze is absently fixed on the window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form.
Damper, that'd
It's
be
a point
very
of
mean.
contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the coalition government.
It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city.
Okay.
And they will take it away if we misuse it.
What's that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest
Oh,
political
Moralist
organization. You know
Not
who
actually
they
a
are.
moral
They have
intern.
been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Yes.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago.
Oh.
Others say they are just
It's a statue.
technocrats.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Fair.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Oh. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change.
Okay, fair.
And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Better not to ask.
The lieutenant breathes out a chestnut-scented cloud of cigarette smoke and looks at the city he's sworn to guard.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
Okay, let's see. What do we think about these guys? Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Mutter silently, immigrants, liberal kids, fucking men are turning into women. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses, the red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Oh my god, it's just one more minute. And it's Tuesday. Actually, it's still Monday. For me. Say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky, right over here.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Bartholomew Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks. And Precinct 41, with its dome roof growing distant.
Hello, Dragon
Around him,
Sage.
the streets are silent.
Remember to say,
Kid on the
I'll do that
corner
after
waves
this
to
massive
the captain
conversation.
as he takes the turn on Petition and May. Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
Sometimes I have no idea what my brain is thinking here. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least with some good. It won't change anything here.
Probably not. Anyway, positive change happens slowly. We never really get to see the impact of our actions.
I finally found the pawn store. That's basically it. I sold hubcaps that he had in his car, and we got the money to spend on the night here. We have $43 left. So, pretty good. And now we were just summarizing the day.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
We just finished that. We have another skill point to spend. And honestly... Oh, it auto-saved for me. Okay. Honestly, I might just spend more here. Confirm. I have 3 of these. Okay. Cheers. The box. I couldn't open the box. I couldn't talk with it. Was not an option. I still have another skill point, but I think I'll hold on to that for now and just kind of wait to see until I maybe need it. But yes. Need to do that on Wednesday. I need to talk to Manana, but he was no longer there when we went out. Okay. Yeah, I need to upgrade, yeah. I'll look at it tomorrow, maybe. But I feel like our chances are still pretty low. Okay. Good night, Lieutenant. Good night. Are you gonna just stare at me? Okay, fine.
The bed is cold and not particularly
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Did he leave? Can I leave? Okay, bye. I want to explore without him for a bit. Time to commit some crimes, baby. First, the boot. Free money. If we can get it off. Akuno, go to bed. Jesus Christ. This kid. Doesn't have anything better to do than throw rocks at a dead body. Sad. The ladders for kids wouldn't hold the weight of grown men. Okay, good to know.
The man before you is naked. The material delicate. These are clearly not boots. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos. As you narrow, only the cadaver slowly twists on the cargo. His arm
How do I
underneath
try to take the
cord
boots off?
looks right. An intricate web of blue. The hangman's. Oh my! There's something on the belt. Vermilion in yellow letters.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? Come back later, Corpo.
The material appears to be ceramic. It's delicate and these are clearly not boots. The cadaver.
Do I equip things? Hold on. Clothes. Reaction speed? That sounds useful. Okay, so held item tools. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Okay.
The man before you.
No. Yes, I grabbed the... What'd I do? Wait, let's talk to Kuno. Kuno, I grabbed the stuff from his car. I didn't do that before.
So he tried to kill Kuno's girl. What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I think we moved past that by now, Kuno.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
Alrighty, buddy.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up.
Oh.
I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah.
I've been in your room.
I've been in your room. Playing a video game? Yeah.
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals, shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
Alright, let's.
And you're back in business with the Kuno.
Okay.
Now what is it?
Kuno is a merciful king, kind to his wayward subjects.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's
I
fucking
don't have
idiot.
questions.
Look.
The lieutenant is sitting on the edge of his bed, 20 kilometers from here, and cleaning his boots. An archetypal policeman like him would definitely come up with some questions to ask right now.
With the kid's accent?
Standing here alone, unable to gather your thoughts.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
I don't know. Somewhere from the UK? Potentially? Ireland? That region? The ladder, you ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit! You're trying to get Kuno killed!
So you're saying the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
You know, there's a stack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
So you say, but I saw past the field.
The fucking well! The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal...
They're trying to make you feel...
You glance again at the roofing material in front of...
That's just...
There it is.
In an eye! Fuck are you talking...
They're trying to make...
You glance again.
That's just some...
There it is.
The fuck are you talking about?
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
Don't have a normal thing to say?
We are way beyond normal already. We are in the Star Chamber.
In her eye.
They're trying to make...
You glance again at the...
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Try this.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
I didn't think I'd get the 17%. That's huge. Interesting how. Act on it and try to separate them. Kuno, psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay?
Yeah, stand up to her.
This is it. You've got him.
Okay, what do we need to tell him?
Be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy.
Gotta
She's
make it not
insane,
about him.
Dangerous. She smoked a man.
Oh.
She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated.
Nice.
He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Okay. What do you mean she smoked someone? Let's just ask the normal questions.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
You serious about the scaling business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
How many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
He feels his eyes on... He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
Do you think she's anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Okay, fair. She said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Well...
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
What's that language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the Song of Her People or some shit.
Scouse, formerly known as Liverpool English or Merseyside English, is an accent and dialect of English associated with Liverpool, Merseyside. No shit. Well, I guess that's his dialect then.
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Okay, is she your sister? I'm pretty sure she's not.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
In that hallway there with the janitor closet. Maybe I shouldn't be pointing. Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think
I
she
see,
pissed
Dumpy.
on the floor
Okay.
too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
It did feel slightly Irish to me, but not quite. So I was like, hey.
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
He was in there for 3 days.
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno, Kuno-S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno West then?
Cause she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you this shit was psycho killer.
Yikes. How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing with this? Kuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with this, waving your gun, mad dog shit. Kuno remembers what you did there. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Okay, kid.
Listen. See, it's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her, you wave your gun around her one more time. Tries to take it away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
The boy looks you in the eye, black pupils trying to focus.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
I can respect that.
Alright, now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Good job, Kuno. They changed apparently the voice actor. Original was much stronger. The new one is a much more softer scouse. Right. I did hear that they changed the voice actor for him. Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
With?
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniff around that fucking pile of Eternite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there.
Told ya. He concluded the invitation with a benevolent nod. What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics?
Kuno gets it from his dad.
Oh?
Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
Uh-huh.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you.
Ah.
In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Okay. Who's your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the
Alright.
most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of one.
A baggie. But like in this vial.
That's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
Alright, there's options. I'm going in there, I'll go guns blazing to get that speed, because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. Going in there for justice. I'm a narc Kuno. Going to confiscate that lab. Confiscate that crap. Lie, you need speed. I'm not going in there. I don't think we're druggy, we're just an alcoholic.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out.
Oh, because I like you now.
Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything.
Uh-huh. I
Go
do.
to room 12,
12.
first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with
You
violent
fox.
fuckhead.
Good to see you.
That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, no, you don't. So, about this violent thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna need some booze. I'm gonna need some booze. Me and my yellow gloves. No, because I had... Ah, damn it, it's locked. Because I had the dyslexic font on day one. I can, hold on. Let me save. We're still thinking about it. You know, it's take some time. Okay, I'm just gonna change the things that I've changed. I'm gonna put them back, alright? So Dynamic Shadows wasn't on, this was on Brilliant, this was on... No, this was off. And this was on High, okay? That's the things I changed, so let's see if that fixes it. Also, if my computer crashes, I'm sorry. Okay, apartment building is, where is it? Back here?
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about it. Because, unless Kuno lied, there it is. You see a shabby little door.
So dark without the flashlight. You couldn't have just, like, moved it aside? It's on you this time, exactly. All your fault. Oh, let's hope it doesn't happen. I hope you're doing well, Fox. Now let's see what's in here. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. Oh, hold on, that's a ladder. I didn't realize that. I wish it was clearer that something was like a door or something, but it's not. Come on. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks. Excited to get further into this game. That might come in useful, considering what we're about to do. Can we interact with this, maybe? Doorway's going to collapse? Oh, that's not good. What's this? Postcard. Nope, still broken. 90 cents? We're rich. We are rich. Not graphics, but that, I don't know what else it could be. Because I had it set to the dyslexic font on the first stream. I mean, I can turn it off, but I do read better with it. Okay. That may have crashed. Oh, no, wait, we're fine. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart.
Math.
It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
I don't like it.
Yes, there isn't enough anyway.
Get out of the way or get fucked up. Take all. Okay. Well, we got 40 cents out of this adventure. Or like $1 something. 40 reals something. Now how do we get to the apartment building? I think it's just around here. It's not this apartment building. No, that's locked. I wonder if I need to sleep at some point, or if like my character will just crash from like sleep. Let's try and break into this. Suggestion. So that actually works. I have no idea. People there. Not just her. And this? This leads back into the building, probably. Oh wait, the locked one. Let's have a look. Money! 5 real! Holy shit! That's a lot of money. Money. Maybe I can find a map somewhere. Maybe I can go in there as well. But for now, let's see if we can find door number 12 and maybe not die. Someone's torn down the wall. Whole grocery list on the table and checks. More money in the fridge. Just why not? Which one's this?
You hear someone walking around inside.
Fan.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number, the shackle snaps.
You're such a good cop. Oh. Flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. Photos of a revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosity of capital and such.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads, Kraz Marzov. A warm feeling fills you as you look into Marzov's marble eyes. The hallway behind a poor communard, from the looks of it. The bust doesn't reply.
A bullet. Alright, let's get my gear together here, so. Do any of these help me with being stronger? I don't know what interfacing means. Wait. Okay, yeah. Shiver. I don't even know what any of these things mean. I don't think so. We have one like physical instrument from White Tank Top. This is all physical. Shivers as well. Okay, well, I think that's the best build we're gonna get. I might put a point in. I have like 3 skill points. Holy shit. Endurance, half light, threaten people. Huh. I do not have enough skill points available. Oh, I don't have skill points? I thought I still had one. Okay, never mind.
Wonderful.
Oh, hey. Thank you so much for the raid, mostly noob. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? How was your stream? I'm playing Disco Elysium for the first time. We're just exploring at nighttime. Looking for this store, probably. You're playing this too? Cool, is it your first time as well? You just started? Okay, we are a little further in. I think we're about 5-6 hours in at this point. So if you don't want any spoilers, I completely understand. How are you liking it so far?
A shabby door hangs oddly
There
on
it
its
is.
hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached. threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita. Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
Let's do it.
Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground.
Such a
on the
useful
other side
tool.
of the door. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast
Messing up
is in
each
there
step.
somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle.
I feel like the only decisions you can make are bad decisions, so I feel that. But yeah, it is definitely fun. Currently, I'm gonna try and fight the most violent guy in the city, supposedly. I don't even know if you can actually fight in this game or like how it actually works, so we're gonna see.
You can just go in now.
Okay. Let's do it. Well, no one seems to be home here. Thank you, thank you. I hope you you have fun with your playthrough as well.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills.
I think he's snoring.
Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw. You pocket the bottle as if it were. Don't wait. Celebrate. Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita.
Hello there.
Well, thank you for your follow. I'll check out your stream after mine as well. Okay, and have a great night. Hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for the raid again. Take it easy. I'm gonna turn off my flashlight just in case that is something that will wake him up. And I'll equip the crowbar. Because that might help with fighting, right? Okay, be real quiet now. The air stinks with something sour. So I just realized that these colors indicate the various thingamabobs. So we want something that's red. Okay. Well, that's all we're gonna get. I don't know what's gonna happen, so let's just save and do our best.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka,
Oh, maybe he's not
some
here.
towels and a duvet, some socks even.
Slowly reach out my hand.
Something underneath there is breathing.
Continue.
It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
We could just smother him if he's sleeping, right? Keep extending your hand towards the pile.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
Pull the blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
I took your amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body. He wouldn't be too thrilled to learn you stole his stash. It was the last thing keeping him functional.
Hey, are you really Kuno's father?
The light from the window is weak, but it seems like he is. His wild, unwashed mane bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought.
Doesn't look like you're going to fuck up anyone anytime soon, little man.
No response. A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake. His half-open eyes give him the look of a dead man. But he is in there, and not in enjoying himself.
Fucking Kev.
Alrighty.
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something, and then falls back again, limp and defeated by sleep. A loud snore escapes his mouth.
Are you even
A lump
alive?
of flesh is sticking out from under the blanket. It seems to be twitching from time to time, like the paw of an animal who's having a bad dream. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Do you need help?
The pile of blankets grunts. It's hard to say. A coronary artery bypass graft. Take out his liver and replace it with a new one. Somehow undo the light. There's still plenty to be scared of. No response. His half-open eyes give it.
Fucking Kev.
I don't know if I can, like...
The light. There's still plenty. No response. His half-open.
Fucking Kev.
This I'm not gonna get another chance. So what do I do with my tasks? Optional. Alright, let's go back to Kuno. Gotta close up nicely, right? Let's put this back on. Okay. Kuno's dad was not as scary as we thought. Can't interact with any of these. But I can interact with this. More money. Getting those tools is a great idea. I don't know if my friend would approve of me opening everything, so I'm doing this right now. Dan knew this song, well that's good. We could have trusted Dan. The internet had not helped us. How you doing, Grum? No, I thought I could interact with this. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Let's get back to the Kuno. Tired and you? I'm doing alright. Warm. I was ready for a confrontation in this game that didn't happen. Oh. Never quite understood that emote. Oh, it's Kuno ass. I don't like her. Yeah, like the computer is not helping, obviously. It's producing a lot of heat playing this game. The wrench is on her back, not her arm. Okay, that helps a lot. Thank you. Why is there a wrench on her back? Alright, kid, where are you? Here you go. Take your dad's drugs.
It's the You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Fucking what pig? Yeah, how are we gonna make it up to Kuno, pig shit? Really? Shit, let Kuno sample it then, pig.
Alrighty.
Fucker, Kuno ain't buying that entrapment shit. Taking kilo from the pigs.
You think Kuno's shit is...
You need to rethink your tribute to Kuno. Kuno's not taking the...
Oh, not this dreamer shit again.
Why?
It was only once.
No, I didn't. It's fucking Kuno. Say it right,
Oh,
bitch.
okay.
Say
Got
it
it,
like
Grom.
it's said.
Pretty lame, Oronese name. Nowhere near Kuno. The thought crosses your mind, and then it's gone. Perhaps something for later.
Anyway, Kuno doesn't do that radioactive shit. Makes Kuno's dick fall off. Kuno's got a huge dick.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs or cigarettes.
You don't want
Gets
any of the
Kuno
drugs
to
I
like you again.
have. I don't get it. I thought you wanted me to get this speed from your dad.
Have
I
you
did
come
that.
to make your offering to Kuno?
Oh my goodness. That's all I got now? This is what I'm trying to do, game.
Have you come to make your offer? You can pay tribute. Really? Fucker. You think you need to read?
Okay, well, whatever. I'll keep it then. Goodbye. Free drugs for me, baby. Okay, so there was one more box or something that I could open up. Drugs! Wait. Where was that box? Is the racist still there? Maybe? I'll have a look in a bit. I wanted to try and get here. There's a box here somewhere, I think. No?
This is the night.
There's the door we couldn't open before. Let's have a look real quick.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Hey there, sugar.
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery. A tough nut to crack for sure, but the strongest containers often have the softest hearts.
You're a fine piece of engineering, you know that?
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before? Why does this situation feel so familiar? Do you have a history of propositioning inanimate objects?
Probably do. Alright, so I need to get my rhetoric up. So let me just check if I have anything to wear for that. Suggestion. Can't hurt, but I don't have anything for my rhetoric. Oh, actually, that gave me two things. Spree decor. Okay.
You're
Let's try
back
it.
before the cargo container.
Aha, we
This
filled.
has always been.
Alright, so where is the weird box that I couldn't open? Ah, here. Gloves. Yeah. Basically, I have to throw 2 6s to get that one, I think. Okay, I think that's all the locked things I could interact with. Then let's check the racist. Check out the racist. Well, the girls are still here, so probably. So, do you do drugs?
The unpromising race pupil returns. So it was.
You're so...
But
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's woman's side.
Let's read what he actually said. Unless you, my promising rape, blah, 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 blah. But he leans in. While I'm gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge, and someone needs to be you. Okay. Whatever.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
I'll stay. What a girl's gonna do, huh? What a girl's gonna do?
The woman's gaze follows me.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
Hi, Katya.
Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I don't. I've seen enough of that body already.
Don't worry. Physical stuff like this is
Boink.
really easy for Measurehead. Mental stuff, too. He's really... It's late outside, isn't it? You guys must really like doing what
Yes,
you
it's
do. to
late
be out so
outside.
late.
Did you get the body down?
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today. Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from... don't...
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and me. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed. Idiotic communism is
He
the
doesn't like
single
communism.
greatest
All right.
contributor to your race. Above all, rampant multinational finance still offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable. I can see that. We
I could just
are
keep
the
blabbing.
future. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of... No.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
Should I provoke him? Okay.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simonese strategy. Spread. You have heard enough about our racists are generally not very. I am not like them. You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. This leads me to conclude your racial heritage is uninteresting.
It's true.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to...
There is nothing I cannot.
Okay. Well, he got the body down. Let's check that out. I was gonna go to sleep in the game, but guess I'll just check the body now. What did I get though? Items? Oh, the postcard, yeah. Okay. Oh wait, the body's over here. Can we get the shoe off now? Kuno is still there? You are. You in now, buddy?
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely...
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigo North. Alright,
Oh, here we go.
so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give... That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distracted him. That's some sick shit. Tell your little Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit. Kuno knows what Kuno means. Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honorable like that.
He actually gave me some. I figured he would keep it.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? The fuck do you know about Yeah,
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed
Kinda.
remains
Just gotta
of the
not be
Martinez
nice.
storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights.
Gotta
with piles
act like I
of
look up
batteries
to him,
next
you know?
Beside 2
Inflate
red
his
boxes
ego some
in
more.
the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Was the Beano-clad hooker thing real?
Killed your dad, Kuno. I wish I did.
What? Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window. Fuck you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop. Kuno's just
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Yeah, Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit, Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
Wow, she's actually like not liking this.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Fuck right I am. Now get your nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think cause you
Alrighty.
got Kuno 1 gram of speed, you're friends now? Turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
If he doesn't stop soon, he's going to collapse from exhaustion. He's...
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
Yeah, you won. You won at life. Good job, Kuno.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit. Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink. Fuck that shit. Kuno's gonna move
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Yeah, did you fucking there? It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know any... Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it again!
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like...
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer. That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that spark.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come in. Kuno doesn't...
Hey, body. Give me your shoes.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
Great job,
gently
wise
laid
race
on one
mentor.
side.
Fuck are you talking to, Clan?
Talking to the dead man! Psycho cop.
Somewhere, Lieutenant Kitsuragi is preparing a report. He should...
No, I want to take the shoes off.
Corpse lies on the ground.
Fuck are you
talking to the...
Somewhere.
Please.
The corpse...
Fuck are you
talking...
Somewhere.
Okay. I'm not allowed to take the shoes off. My money, though. Alright, fine. We'll go to bed. It's late. I don't know what else I wanted to do, like, overnight. Nothing, probably. I need to sleep. It's like almost 2 a.m. These people don't care. It's safe. Aye. So we have a skill point, it seems. We do. Okay. Time to do and take a long nap.
The bed is cold and not. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Sleep.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh, damn it.
And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
I'm dim. Should get some more. I'll get some more. Also open up the window for some relatively fresh air.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Right.
Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Okay. Is this my dream? Oh, great. We're dreaming. We're dreaming of a dead body. Is a kid here? No. That's me.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to go back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What's Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
This voice is really loud, isn't it?
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
God damn it, my limbic system is calling me stinky. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
My mind is tired and broken.
Your mind is what now?
Stinky.
I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
There's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Everything's great. Well, that dream sure healed my morale. And I wasn't stabbed to death by Kuno, so that's nice. How we feeling, buddy boy?
Good going, buddy.
I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off.
Wow.
You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
There's a part of my life that is telling me to not be an addict. What is speed? I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed. I actually already have speed. But let's go with that option. Let's see if we can get this guy off the drugs.
Are you sure?
I thought it was just an
Ready
alcoholic,
to
but I guess
live
I'm
as
both
this
things.
pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it.
I probably
Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man.
Okay, bye. I should probably pitch the flashlight. And not walk around with the crowbar. Knock knock. Knock knock.
The door is closed. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Fucking whore.
That felt good. Everyone is a whore. Now punch a hole in the door.
Everyone's a whore.
Don't. Everyone is a whore. What does that even mean? Breathe in and walk away.
My volition. That's something. I need to cherish my volition.
You hear the murmur of blood in
Volition. Where are you at, Volition? Here. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Ah. Still don't really know what any of these mean. But, yeah. Alright, I could click info. Cool for sane people. Well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. Yeah, that's me. Alright, maybe later. Remember to save. I will save. I will save. Oh! Suddenly the room is open. That's all new. What's up, buddy boy?
Morning.
Morning.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up.
I thought it was
They
at
look
4 p.m.
rowdy.
yesterday.
We should talk to them.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to men who drink beer for breakfast.
Oh, sorry.
There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
This the man Gar told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. One loose thread less to worry about.
Okay.
One big problem to replace it.
So many of them, you should call for reinforcements. What do we need to talk
Everything point, which may, of course, that would in fact...
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger. Just calmly factoring it in.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right...
Good. A power move.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place.
Okay, I agree with that strategy. Ma'am, I'm gonna give you your brooch back.
Just a moment.
Okay.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too. The manager was vague about it, to let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Oh.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel. That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine.
But you have more important things to worry about.
Got your pen.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I decided not to pawn it. You should have it back.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess, I am glad to see it again.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Now, what else, sweetie?
Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, relationship.
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
What's he look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious.
Yay, getting
like
into
a small
people's
boy.
good standing.
And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair.
The lieutenant pulls out his note.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds. You know, we'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow. Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
Oh, that's cute.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Only just got that.
I hope I've been useful. Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist, but they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
They're on the other side. Well, I need to wait for Wednesday, tomorrow.
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that.
Okay, she trusts Gary.
Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
I really don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the...
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, it's...
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Of course, dear.
No time for insect facts. I glanced at... What's this? A bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Ugh. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and Union placards. Flash record. Keep a low profile. Okay, we have 2 people here we can talk to. But he wanted us to not talk to them. Or something. Will be going soft on me. Alright then. I won't. And we're out. First things first. Got some bottles. Return.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles. Do you know what you should...
And we need to talk with this kid here.
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's but a rest area on the... Right. You talk to the boss. A key, huh? What door is this? Oh, say no more. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. I knew this man was a-coming. And it's a good thing you're doing too. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling in Rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized.
Okay, but where did you get
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is, and what they're fighting.
We're negotiating our... This stuff, they already covered. Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision making. I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief.
By that, you mean?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. Okay, he's reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway.
Not you would like to say. But
no. I don't think I'm a communist.
I don't think I'm a communist.
Something of value when saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler note. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one. See, I am primarily a lazy person.
Me too.
Sure.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. The man sits on the railing.
Hello,
his hands
Coach.
reaching far
How you
and wide,
doing?
Yet it feels...
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to... I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me.
He means a more violent faction.
Understood. This is...
No problem.
Thank you. Okay, we'll get out of the harbor now. We got a key for something behind the greenhouse. That's our quest for today. That and the dead body. Unless the key is to the blue door. How's the game going? Hasn't crashed yet, so that's good. It's alright. We definitely made some progress. What's this? Tomatoes sliced so thinly you can see through them. Hey you. What do you know about...
ponders his cooking utensils and the mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures.
Okay, he likes
Then
mañana.
he falls silent again.
What's that borscht you're making? We think the borscht is laced with something?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
There you go.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
This is the first we heard of the necktie today, and I'm kind of caught off guard by it.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea.
Thank you, necktie, indeed.
The place is a powder keg.
I'm so glad I went back for the necktie. No, we're trying to cut it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Okay. Can I go in here?
You see a heavy steel. The door does.
No. No, not yet. We'll just ignore the workers for now. Let's hope they're still there later. Let's just act like we're not interested in them, right? Play the pretty long con. Alright, so buddy, we have a situation here where the body magically fell down from the tree. Okay?
The corpse lies on the ground among...
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the...
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
What is exactly a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Actually, I appear to have forgotten what a field autopsy is.
Fine. It's a 3-part form to be filled out on the scene by the detectives responsible. One takes notes, the other dictates. The goal is to establish cause of death.
Do we need a scalpel for it?
A scalpel is not always required. I hope this is one of those cases. Latex gloves are, however.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Oh.
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
Okay, where should I take these notes?
In your paperwork, officer. Just fill out the field autopsy form.
You're not gonna believe this. I think I've lost my paperwork.
Now they only have one paperwork too.
Shut up.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
My shoes. I have both of them. I found the other one too.
Good. Otherwise you would only have one shoe now.
It's true.
I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several actually, but only
And my
if it
tie.
helps move things along.
Sorry, I lost everything. I'm sorry, cop. Gotta say
Yes,
sorry when I can.
It's okay to cry, Runkari.
I'll work with yours for now.
Right. The autopsy form is near the end.
Take a peek at Kim's notes.
You find a moment as the lieutenant inspects the dead man's fingernails. Just a few glances. The pages are filled with a bulky freehand that's nearly illegible.
Try to understand what the lieutenant has written about the case at hand. Try to find something about you. No, that's alright.
It's very hard to draw conclusions. All you can make out is that he is in a hurry to solve the case. The tempo of the handwriting says as much, and that there are a lot of notes in there.
And that
Most
there
of
are
them
a lot
made
of
prior
notes
to
in
arriving
there.
at the scene. Maybe you're imagining it, but there are some remarks in there, and they're not all negative. And the 41st comes off as a moderately competent detective.
Heck yeah.
Maybe you are a moderately competent detective.
Oh, here it is.
What?
What? Try to remove the dead man's boots. I still want to do it, but now he's here, and now I cannot do it. I'll do it anyway.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Shoot, Looney Ronin. Come
nothing new
back
there.
late.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Assistant.
That's you.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
Coroner case number.
KK57. Dash. Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Roughly 50.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook, teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Rice.
Mondial.
Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex?
Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
4351.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment?
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
Very. What is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
I agree, lividity is The video pointed to a lynching, not too sure that the footprints looked like he was carried over. Great, no treatment.
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
He places his hand on the dead man's chest, as if in preparation.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. Somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbat puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside. Like elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair. The building is tall, 7 stories wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
External examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Jesus, Kuno.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it down.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
When am I gonna get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the loop.
Tattoos.
Welcome back. 25 months, 2 whole years on the Twitch affiliate thing that I've got going on. Thank you so much for the resub. How are you doing? Long time no see. 25 big ones is crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Tattoos. He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a
you're doing well,
photograph
Staka.
of the markings to be added to the case files as document
Yeah, I'm doing
A1.
good.
The photo is
Enjoying
taken on
this
the scene
game.
using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck.
We got
tied
the
with a
body down
hangman's
and
knot.
just analyzing it
Color
now.
Yellow.
Postmortem.
Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters.
He's tall.
Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
What's it about? Okay, you wake up blackout drunk with no memory of anything. You discover you're a cop and that someone's been murdered and is hanging from this tree that you're looking at. And you've been assigned a buddy cop, which is the guy in orange over there. And you're just kind of going around town trying to figure out who the hell hung this guy. But you're incompetent as fuck because you don't have anything. You lost everything. Not just your memories, but also like all your gear and shit. So it's like you're starting from the very beginning. You also don't know anything about the world, which is a very clever way of introducing the world to you. But yeah, basically you're being an annoying shit that's constantly wanting drugs and alcohol. Point and click, kind of. Yeah, kind of. And then it includes some role-playing elements. Like from Dungeons and Dragons and shit, where you just throw dice to calculate your chances of success at certain choices that you make. And it just has a lot of branching paths, man. I feel like I had to redo parts of this game because my computer crashed when I started it, like an hour and a half in. And there were already some choices that I had to redo and redo until I got the same result. It's very dark. And you know, kind of rough, but it's very interesting.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is
I do recommend
consistent.
playing it yourself if you.
The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is
Crashing
combed
part.
back, short.
Yeah. My computer's getting old, okay? It's getting old. He's like 8. Almost 9 years old. Touch the corpse hair before moving on. Okay.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Stroke his hair gently.
The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand, like thread off a ragdoll's head.
Maybe at some point. Keep patting him? Okay.
More hair sticks to your hand.
Ah, gross.
Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape.
Keep patting him.
More hair sticks
Just keeps
to your
going.
hand.
Okay. Right down.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested.
We now have
Contusions
hair
are
on our
present
hands.
on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Ah, Kuno, did you really have to throw stones at his body?
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Alright, buddy.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Okay.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with
That's okay, Staka. You know where the door is. Write down, but it meant for high velocity.
ligature mark.
Ligature mark. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand, pulling on the belt, he cuts into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Such a low chance. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Yeah, some Kuno's pig, I agree.
You are? This pig is Kuno's.
It's good.
Being Kuno's pig has a steadying effect on your hand.
Yes!
Go with the flow, man.
Let's do it. 58% chance. Go on.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant kneeled closer, running his fingers along the dark red groove until there is a gap.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it down.
Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact.
Protuberant.
Genitalia.
No! It's gonna happen, see?
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable.
Unremarkable
No evidence of
genitalia. Inspect the genitals.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath.
It's average sized.
The genitalia
All
is
good.
greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Marbling, you say.
You should touch it.
I swear, my electrochemistry is fine.
Doesn't feel like anything. Just cold flesh under your finger. Unremarkable and unalive.
Unremarkable penis.
My pig's so fucking ill right now.
Oh, your pig's pretty sick, I gotta say.
This wasn't necessary. What's going on here? Why are you doing that?
I'm sorry, Volition. I'm detecting police work. Doesn't have to be solicited. It's an experiment to see what happens.
The lieutenant is unaware of what's happening in your head and why you're touching it. He merely expects you to write down his notes on the man's genitalia so you can move on.
Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death?
Ah yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
Yes, processing. Science, that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Just write down that we request an analysis.
The corpse with his pants
Okay,
down does
write
not
it down.
have an opinion on the
Add
subject.
semen sample.
All he has.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are all combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
The body of a soldier, mercenary.
Mm-hmm. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Write it.
Last item, hands.
Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and
Hello.
what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia.
That's
and
it.
your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
We've met before. I've touched your genitals.
That you have, Corbo, that you have.
Got it, girl.
We're real tight that way. In that special way.
We're real tight.
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Ah, damn it, Kim. You're pulling me out of the moment. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination summary.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Blood fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
I would not be very good at this.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
On the throat?
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Unremarkable.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The
I
victim
read
has
no
received
lesbians,
dental
which is probably
implants,
also true.
possibly after a combat wound. Mouth
Should have
swollen,
kept the dyslexia.
hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Sharing bodily fluids, I see.
No, you don't.
Wanting to be
You
close to
can keep it
him.
in. You can keep anything in.
Look deeper inside.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
Not sure what I was, thinking I would see, but that's fine.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Alright, Inland Empire, I will.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
Lieutenant repeats impatiently. Let's go to Jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why, don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
That's it? Okay.
Same for toxicology and serology.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
The completionist in me wonders if there's still something we could do.
We already have one test as per regulation, and we already requested semen.
Fair.
Pigs requested semen like it's no big deal.
Is he touching it again? What is wrong with these mucus?
Yes, better to leave it at that. More important.
Leave it NA, then. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen. Writing down amid the voila.
What's next on the list?
Injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
What about the injuries we have inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Okay, I have inflicted.
Okay, so there's a skin-stabilized munition from a Kiel A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung. I don't think we should mention that. Better not to muddy the waters.
So, back to injuries?
Injuries.
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Yes.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man.
Post-fight.
Right. Next,
Ligature mark.
a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured.
That's big.
The cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
So the question is, did he die from hanging? Or was he murdered before he was hung up? I don't know. But it could have very well been from hanging. So let's go with it.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
How did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. We requested a test to be run on the genitals. That was de règle. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks if we are... We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Electrochemistry, why do you always ruin things?
Now we put him in a body bag and I drive him to Forborg for processing.
The lieutenant looks at the dead man one more time. Then, at his note, he's thinking, did I miss something?
Fuck. 6s.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs.
Look at his
Maybe
pants
you should be
again.
more thorough. The
Sure.
genitals in his breeches continue to be unnoteworthy.
Continue to be unnoteworthy.
You see the penis of a dead man.
Don't touch
There is no need. We have been thorough with the genitals.
The lieutenant looks worried.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
I've got a gut feeling there's more to this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to
Maybe next time,
refrigerate the
Steph.
body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Where do we find a fridge for the body?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You wanna...
only if all else fails.
Okay.
This is one task we cannot sideline.
Okay. I finished the thought.
Indirect modes of taxation.
Oh yeah, I learned about taxation. Exciting.
Turns out those financial oversight committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Riversholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fair tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
Well, that's a shit thing. I just got less empathy. Actually, that might not be that bad. I think empathy is my highest, what you call it? Highest something. Oh, we still have a gulp. Okay, sure. We only have one more thing to research. Learn about communism or something. I don't know. I'm just doing things. I'm hoping for the best. Okay, so we can actually level up stuff. Some of these are really low, but I guess they cannot be really high. My intellect sucks. Let's try to get some rhetoric. Rhetoric. That sounds good. Don't need to be super smart, but a little bit couldn't hurt, right? Start with him. They will probably say no. Taxes are racist. Dude, everything's racist. Everything's racist in this game. We missed the workers? No, they're still there. Hello.
Over here.
Oh. Hello.
Let me handle this.
Okay.
You seem a little different today.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self.
You're not a gardener.
Right. I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
I mean, no trouble. You're just doing my job, that's all.
Not a muscle moves in her.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize...
She says nothing. Could this be the Miss Buford that Easy Leo mentioned? The one Mr. Everard sent to law school?
No. Are you Elizabeth Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually...
Sounds good, Fox. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Titus Hardy.
I hope you have a great day or night. Take it easy.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that.
I represent the union and these men here.
A very minor victory.
Like I already told you, I'm a legal. What you want is of no.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it.
True.
You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it. That's a double negative. That's confusing. Okay, I shouldn't say it.
This is where you say your bid.
Yes.
Detective.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
Wow. Real big. Yeah, must be something in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to start asking.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Okay. The man in the backyard, did you do it?
So, you're not just here to swing your big dick. You're here for the pretty boy. A real looker, that one. Stinks like shit, too.
They love him, boss. Spend all day digging around in there. Can't get it.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Container belt, like we use in the harbor? Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again, savoring it.
We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
Uh-huh. So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? A representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is
I only
drawing
have
to
one
an
more
end.
question.
Don't waste your last questions.
No questions, okay. Who called the shots at night? Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary?
And he stepped out alive.
Okay.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's a slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That...
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking,
grabbing...
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Yeah, me and Eugene got around.
No, you're not getting the name.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
One more question.
What about him?
How did you kill him? Who called the shots that night? No remorse? Oh, he doesn't care. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his...
Didn't they teach you?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years.
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied.
We... Look, I'm not gonna play 20 quid.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
My fucking elbow, Copper, right fucking here.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Let's try it. Very low chance, but who knows?
Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed. Well, this one, but he's always...
Like what, Copper?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could...
Who do you fucking think does?
It wasn't a question, dickwad.
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius.
I think you got your...
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted...
How many people have you sent to the Shays?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Doesn't remember them.
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure. Yeah, lawman.
Not in the arrest.
A fearful readiness, like an electrical charge. By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us.
Wise move.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first degree.
Good luck with that. You've heard
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about.
Publish
He doesn't see
authority.
you as his equals. Starting from the right, sitting across, a submit, and then stand. The emblem on his vest in the far corner. Standard working boot on his neck. Size in the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size in conclusion. These 7 are the actors on the crime scene. Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything.
The fuck is with you, fella? What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and...
That's right. We're not talking about this. You're not cops here. Don't go
Good. We are all watching each other.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy.
Tiniest
sooner or
chance,
later.
but let's see.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Did you already try the gun thing? You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
Stomp my feet.
And what all the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints. Of course you have. You've been calling people Kip left and right.
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the
He's not racist, and there is no rally. There is no car.
What happened? You got your ass handed to you. Always go with the gun. How are you going to get out of this now?
Goodbye, authority. Ugh. Didn't want to pull out a gun. That would have been a bad idea. Hey, you. Can we use your fridge for
Can I help you?
that body?
Got the 20 ray. Good. You got.
How could anyone for...
Yes. For the.
Flattery is the way.
Yes, that's the gist of it.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
I'm not even gonna ask why, you're just gonna say something mean.
This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No.
Wow. Turn the lieutenant off like he was a busted old...
Let's go talk to the fridge.
Okay. Yeah, it's too bad I failed that check, but an 8% chance, I guess, was extremely low. At least I got it up, you know, got it up from 3, but... Yeah... Only 10 a.m. Okay. Hello. Can we use your fridge?
Is this right behind you? You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of the hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Pity. Would have been beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want the video.
Yes?
Oh. I thought you were gonna say something useful. Fridge victim's body. Ask around about okay, gotta talk with Kuno. Okay, fine. Talk with the seaman. Who are you?
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. Every school of thought and God, it's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder.
Oh, come on, man.
I know exact, but you see...
He's a lorry driver, and he's a racist.
Now's your moment to shine.
I haven't learned anything.
The lieutenant exhales.
Whatever you say.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
No.
Maybe.
Drugs? You know where that shit comes from. They know they can't beat us enough. Not in, not...
So you're telling us that you...
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags. When some kid... Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you...
Yes, yes.
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here. Near the... His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood.
Feel like this is entirely based on racism.
I wouldn't be so sure about it.
But we will check it out. Later. First, we talk to Kuno about the body. Before it decomposes entirely. Hey Kuno. Can we stuff this body in your dad's fridge since he's probably still out?
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
God damn it, Kuno, what do you want?
Please don't.
The lieutenant does not.
Don't listen to that. You can pay tribute to Kuno.
What are you doing? No, you really.
You don't fucking matter, buck imp.
But why? You're turning this into a huge thing. Okay.
Have you come to make your...
Put that...
The lieutenant's opinion of you.
What a fucking pooper. Bitch.
Don't ruin it for Kuno. Can't you see Kuno's pump can still take it? Can still pump the... Kim is never going to be okay with you handing something like this off to a minor. This plan is either off the table, or you need to do it when he's not around.
Fine. He doesn't want that drugs anyway. I don't know what to do now then. Kuno's not talking to me again. Well, I guess we'll try and arrest the lorry driver. This guy?
Still here. Stuck. Huh? The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city.
At least not him. What were... Oh. Okay. Congratulations. You found cigarettes. Hope you're happy now. Oh. I just checked this guy's name. Didn't actually catch that.
Still here.
That's
Stuck
Tommy.
in this damn jam, my man.
He doesn't want to hear any more of my poetry. Milligram, bad. Cigarettes, bad. Actually, I don't know what they do. Intellect, they keep barter. Ciggies for the piggies. Why can't I run anymore? Ugh, this is slow. Oh, there we go. Alright. A little south of here. I assume that we're just facing north. But I'm basing that on nothing. Still don't have a map. Do you have a map in here?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, he goes to sleep and then I can run around. I ran around last night and couldn't really get any further with Kuno. Oh, could it be this guy?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. The name, Sileng.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the...
You're very cool. Oh, yes.
Silly.
You got style. You got personal style.
I think
You
I'm
know
cooler
what
than
you
Mr.
like.
Ceiling.
You like premium menswear.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Very cool. Drugs? Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which, that's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, that's cool. That's even cooler. Who said that?
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole. Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But no, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my
Just
life.
forgot
It's
that
in
you
the
drive a
rearview
lorry.
mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole. Nothing.
And what...
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need...
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up. It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. I don't know. Maybe.
It could be. She was strange.
All of them.
Who exactly is talking about these...
All of them. Even the ones who've left. All right. I scored. Let's cap this.
No need to dress this way.
Oh, okay.
Are you trying?
Sorry, detective.
Could have gotten more money from that. Please run, please run, please run, please run. I'm double clicking. Why are you not running? Stop. Double click. Double click. Double click. Sometimes it makes a little bit of a sprint, but Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know why that's not working. Hold on. Over to the controllers to walk faster. Hello. Hello. Oh. Okay, back to the mouse. It's like I don't know how to interact with things.
The woman is still hunched.
Huh? What is it? Did you just call me a lady, Sheriff?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it. The woman's malevolent.
I'm a lady like you are, Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams. I'm only terrifying to small children, and to those who used to know me. How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other because they can no longer recognize the person I once was? Oh, Sim.
Well... Shit. I'd love to ask Kuno anything, but he just wants drugs. Okay, well, seems like running is still not an option, so it's just a manual. One of these buttons. Hold on.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorry. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection. The back end of the cabin has a small
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit.
Okay. So... let's talk with him somewhere.
Looking for something? It's not.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not people who've studied these things. So, lately, the problem? It's what the it's true.
Best thing about racism is just to not listen to it.
Not too.
Oh, not much anymore. The strike. Apples. Yeah.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He smirks.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashol West. You don't.
No.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing, it's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the...
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shit...
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Damn it.
Men like this only respect two things. Strength and fear.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady's driver's lorry. Where is it? Oh.
Fuck you. I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Need to be bad cop now. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna burn it down. He cares about his lorry.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Green banged up.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for...
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave...
A small temple by the...
Looks like he got his adrenaline.
Okay, we did it. And it seems like Buddy Boy wants to talk.
When you said before that you were down with racism, was it meant in earnest? Or...
Well, now you've done it. Let's see if you can talk your way out of this one.
I suppose that's a relief. Just be careful how often you avail yourself of this. And one more thing. As you've seen, these sorts of attitudes are quite... I've had this conversation enough times in my life. From...
I thought he wanted to discuss the case with me, but no, I just wanted to check if I was a racist. That's fair, I suppose. I did learn all about racial theory. What's this?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small...
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got...
These
are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very...
No luck.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out.
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
That looks great. Or no. Don't have money for this, but I don't. Really don't.
There are clothes.
Don't be shy.
You find your...
Economical, but also trendy. Look for...
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A wind... This jacket is the apex of human... Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the...
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
I don't know, dude. I don't really want to buy anything at this moment.
You see two...
I can see you with taste.
These one...
No, don't look at... Good move of...
A pair.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the
Wow.
latest found sneakers.
You get dumber by wearing sneakers.
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman. Well, if you want them... But see, if on the other hand, you wanted to buy the
Okay, whatever. I don't care. Where's this truck? Oh. I had a thought there just now. Can it come back to me? No? Cool. I haven't found the green truck. But I found, oh, the pawn shop. Right, that was here. It's so, like, you don't notice it. Very, not noteworthy. Like the dead guy's penis. Looks like we are not running again. Does the pawn shop have a fridge? Sure, let's ask. Why not? Oh my god, what do you want? Oh, okay. Cool. That guy's what? No, hello, shirt. You know, his genitals.
Hello. Let me know if I... Sure thing. Sure, man.
He doesn't have a fridge, it seems. Or if he does, it's not one of the options. You heard correctly. Evening, Shrimpy. Hope you're well. We are looking for a green truck. Not that one. That one's... That's our car. Green truck. Past the monument. I guess this is the monument. Ah, this one. Green truck. Let's click it. Playing with both the controller and mouse now because my mouse refuses to run.
A to Z Contemporary is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming over.
This must be the one he told us about. And
the glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recent.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open. This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Still not equipped? Let's equip it.
This screen found, A to Z Contemporary, is parked in the shadow. Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window.
I need to say sorry every time that option pops up, because my name is Sorry Cup.
Leaving a tiny spider web on the...
This has been hard enough. No...
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Sorry.
You can just reach in now.
It went better than I expected.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered
Hope you're well, Shrimpy man.
Posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered. These are movie posters. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back. The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared.
I'm okay.
The faded remains of an autograph.
It's also warm here.
Poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? The actresses and the rear actor. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. Doesn't look like it. It's
the smell of a thou. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few, but one odd detail does catch. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique? Yes?
Like the lady who was present at the hanging?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it to yourself.
Okay. One of the footprints in the crime scene had an aberration, one cell was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
And we knew that was a girl, so she is the 8th part of the member team that has taken part at the hanging, at least. She might be the actual murderer, who knows?
Looks like her, yes. Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug? We should talk with Titus, see what he's got to say on the matter.
We should?
Are we finished with
the movie?
I feel like he'll kill us to
still
come back.
A metallic drawer slides. It's an issue of Petty Ferric from last Wednesday. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. These formulas look oddly.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before.
The pull-out tool slides back into it. Close the.
Great. I think we got everything.
I learned something.
Rigorous self-critique.
Okay.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned.
I'm not a nice person, no.
You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die. Or overcome it.
Check failures heal me. Okay. We're still trying to get rid of being drunk all the time. Anyway, yeah, let's talk.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance.
Listening in on your calls.
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy boys knew this driver, as we know that
the probe and the case converged, he thinks.
Alright.
This was quite the find.
My theory currently is that the guy that they lynched was, like, has raped this driver, probably. They didn't want to talk about the rape, they also didn't want to talk about her. I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand. And it was just kind of a revenge thing. Actually, she may have killed him as a part of that. And then they were like, oh god, we gotta cover this up. We don't want you to be in the spotlight because you're a drug driver, so let's just lynch him. Theory.
as elegant.
Don't be fooled. Desire.
Yes.
Unimportant.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistic. We should return to There are more than enough grounds to start an official. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending. Debrief over.
Okay. I think that might be a good time to call it. We still have a lot of stuff to do, but I'm tired. And I also don't want to go through too much in one day, you know. So let's see, there we go. Let's see if we have someone to rate, maybe? Yeah, thanks for being here. Always appreciate that. So Derek doing a long stream? I was thinking of rating him, yeah. Just started too, relatively. I never get to rate him, so might as well. Yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. I think I've made some good progress today, and that's always a good thing, so. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. we're gonna raid Satoriak. He's a good friend of mine. He's doing Dragon Warrior 4 speedruns, which is like it's months. It's Dragon Quest, but before it was Dragon Quest, if I got that right. Anyway, go say hi to him or not, whatever you want. Please do take it easy though, and hopefully I'll see you back in the next stream.